All right, everybody, this is Marcel Pertut, the Sports Inquirer. I have to be joined by Jolie Ryff from Georgia State Women's Soccer. Jolie, thanks for joining us once again. How has the offseason been for the team as you prepare for your 2021 campaign?
The offseason was a nice little rest, but coming into preseason, we always face a little bit of adversity, which is constantly being all together, working out 2 times a day, 3 times a day, seeing each other all the time. But I think it's good preparation for the season.
What's that adversity that you're talking about? Is it just health? Is it the grind? What do you mean by that?
A little bit of both. I mean, it's inevitable to face some injury with constant playing. The heat is definitely never in our favor. But also I think just, getting the fresh faces in with the way that we play and helping them to kind of mold into our team. But yeah.
How do you help those young players get adjusted? You're an upperclassman now. And as a midfielder, how do you help them on and off the field get acclimated to the program?
Right. So it's definitely, we have our lockers the locker room is definitely a good place to be welcoming. Team dinners, everything like that. Make sure our upperclassmen are reaching out, and, if they have any questions, we're always there for answers, but especially particularly on the field. I've played winger, I've played attacking mid. So it's easy for me to kind of help develop a younger player in different areas. So
Yeah, you had a strong year last year, 3 goals, all conference performer. What do you think? And had the team won 10 matches as well and got to the semis of the conference tournament in the Sun Belt. What do you think led to that? What was the reasoning behind that individual and team success?
So I think last year, I like this saying a lot. It's win the hour, win the day. And I think a lot of our team throughout the fall just kind of took it piece by piece, day by day, not really looking towards, because the end goal is really conference. But I don't think we ever really got ahead of ourselves. And so keeping the day by day type of grind is definitely important. And that's what I think led to a lot of our success.
What about you individually? What did you work on this off season? Were you able to get a traditional off season in? Were you able to play or train with everything that's going on with the world? How was this off season for you individually preparing in 2021?
So not really an off season. I played with the SSA Kings semi-pro league over the summer. And playing with a different coach and a lot of new faces is definitely interesting. And it helps you develop as a player. I was also playing holding mid, which is a different position for me, but I think it's important to see all different sides of the field in order to kind of grow as a player. And so I think it was definitely a growing experience. A lot of work, but worth it.
Was that the intention? Would you talk to Coach Joyce or your trainers and stuff that say you want to be more focused on that holding midfielder position as opposed to with Georgia State where you're a bit more of an attacker, obviously you're a goal scorer? Was that the intention to maybe do that a little bit more with Georgia State as well?
It wasn't the intention, but it did happen. I just kind of fell into that position. Because, with the summer league, it's just all different types of players. He doesn't know what position everybody's really going to be in. So I kind of just fell into that holding midfielder position. But I definitely think that defending is something that I could always work on. So I think it worked out well for me.
Yeah, another big change for the program is the new facility. You're playing now on MLK Boulevard. For those listening or watching, it's where the football team used to practice years ago. But now you're in downtown Atlanta as opposed to Pantherville in DeKalb County. What's
Right.
that transition been like for you and the team, now that you're not probably traveling as well? You tell us, like, what's been the main differences now that you're playing
Right.
in downtown Atlanta?
Well, it's definitely a lot closer to home. So we really just have to walk outside of the building and we're right there. But we're still in the heart of Atlanta, which is really cool. And I know a lot of the teams that come here think it's really cool. Last year, we got to play in the stadium a little bit, but playing on like real grass instead of the turf is definitely something that we're used to. But it's definitely a cool environment.
Yeah, and what about the field dimensions and the setup? Seems like is the field the same dimensions, a little bit wider or shorter? Anything like that? You had an exhibition match there. You've had some practices. What's the layout like for you as a player?
Well, so we only had turf here, and I think it was a lot. It was less wide. when we would practice just day to day. So coming onto a wide field is definitely a lot of space as a transition, which is nice. I like a lot of space.
Yeah, and do you as you mentioned that, but do you have to do that with different facilities because not all dimensions are the same? Have you gotten
Right.
used to playing on your home turf now and know where people can be, how far you can throw a pass, make a pass, or free kicks and things like
Definitely.
that?
Definitely. Throughout preseason, we pretty much train here as well. So we've definitely gotten used to the field. It is a little bit of a change from some of the other fields that we've been playing at. Every field is different, but I think throughout preseason, we've been able to adapt a little bit.
Yeah, and now you have Mercer in your home opener tomorrow on August 19th. How excited is the team to finally be playing on your new field for a regular season contest and everything that comes with it?
Yeah, no, super excited. I know it's buzzing in here in the locker room, just to finally get a game that counts. I mean, yeah, we haven't played a game in about 10 months besides exhibitions, which we've kind of just been experimenting with. So I think the first time that we're really going to go out and compete is everybody's excited for it.
Well, Jolie, thank you for your time. We greatly appreciate it, and good luck with your season opener.
Thank you so much.